ISUPK.
We want no cowards in our camp, in our camp. Only men, free men to die. We want no cowards in our camp, in our camp. Never let their brothers die. We want no cowards in our camp, in our camp. Only men, free men to die.
This is from globalnews.com. Mixed feelings for minorities in the United States going into 4th of July. You notice who it's by. It's by Russell Contreras. Okay. This is so-called Hispanic bearing the American flag. As many in the United States celebrate the 4th of July holiday, some minorities have mixed feelings about the revelry of fireworks and parades in an atmosphere of tension on several fronts. Blacks, Latinos, and immigrant rights. See, that's heavy in this. They know you so-called blacks and Latinos are linked together. Meaning what? The so-called white man knows you so-called blacks and you so-called Latinos, you so-called Hispanics are family, man. So-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians are family, and they're proving it by glomming you two together in the same family in this article. Okay, what they're saying here is true. Blacks and Latinos are one. Okay. See, the aftermath of the 2016 presidential election, recent non-convictions of police officers charged in the shootings of black men, and the stepped-up detentions of immigrants and refugees for deportation have them questioning equality and the promise of life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness in the United States. That promise of life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness, man, is a damn lie. That only applies to the so-called white man, the Edomite. You so-called blacks, Hispanics, Native American Indians, you feel no semblance of happiness, man. You have you have not even a crumb of liberty in this place. And some brothers and sisters are starting to wake up to that, man. Filmmaker Chris Phillips of Ferguson, Missouri, says he likely will attend the family barbecue just like every 4th of July. But the 36-year-old black man says he couldn't help but feel perplexed about honoring the birth of the nation after 3 officers were recently cleared in police shootings. He's honoring the birth of the nation, and he knows it. Okay? You so-called blacks, Hispanics, Native American Indians, you know you're celebrating the birth of this wicked nation, man, which has been nothing but a bane in your existence. It's been nothing but your nightmare. America is blacks and Hispanics hell, man. Hell is not a fiery pit underground. Hell is Baltimore. Hell is the so-called inner cities, man. Hell is the barrios, okay? Hell is the favelas. Hell is the villas. Hell is the villas. Hell is the reservations, man, where you so-called blacks, Hispanics, Native Indians live, man. It's a condition of living, man. I want to get to another. Unlike Phillips, the coon up top said he knows he's going to celebrate the birth of the nation, but he just feels a little bad. Unlike Phillips, Janet McClelland, 65, a black musician in Albuquerque, New Mexico, said she has no intention of celebrating July 4th. This sister's in the right spirit, man. It's a white man's holiday to me. It's just another day. Let's get it. What she said was absolutely correct, man. This sister showed wisdom. It is a white man's holiday, and it's a day like any other else's. She's not going to celebrate it. Why? Because she gets it. She knows this is the destruction of so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians. This is the book of Proverbs, chapter 3, and verse 31. Envy thou not the oppressor. Remember the first man, he said what? He was celebrating this holiday. He's celebrating the birth of the nation. Why? Because he wants to be with the family. He just wants to be with the family. Well, the family worships the oppressor, man, and you can't envy the oppressor. The only reason why that Negro is going to throw pork ribs, which you can eat, which are unclean to eat, on that barbecue, is because his oppressor does it. Because the nation does it. It's the celebration of the birth of the nation. The nation celebrates it. That's why he celebrates it. You cannot celebrate 4th of July. You're envying your oppressor. And choose none of his ways. Don't choose his fireworks. Don't choose his M80s. Don't choose his parades. Don't choose none of those things, blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians. You choose none of these things. You don't envy him. You don't celebrate his holidays. You don't celebrate Christmas, etc. The Most High will defend you. Okay?